God, it feels so weird streaming this on a fucking Sunday. You think it's like a different day of the week? It's like, I don't stream this on Thursdays. Shut up, bro. Right, I just got here, man. You can't make fun of me. Yet. Oh, that's right. We're doing the stupid church thing. Yeah, I think the church got brainwashed. Catch you up. Alright. Alright, I don't remember the... I just dropped my controller. Alright, here's what happened. Here's the full recap of this arc. So, last time, we went on vacation, and it turned out that we found out that Paradise was there. And the reason we went to Paradise was because Ren needed to get over her trauma, or something. Also, Ren can be possessed by ghosts of children who were killed in Paradise now. Because personality transference or something. Also, Quattro's an angel. Okay, so after that, Swin betrayed us and stole all of our Sega Genesises. And now... we have to get all of them back through a series of shitty fetch quests, which include basically brainwashing, fighting a bunch of brainwashed allies. We fought Ashen, and then last chapter, we fought Maxim, who was brainwashed into thinking that his ex-wife was being abused by her current partner. And now the church is brainwashed. This chapter sucks. That's not me saying this. I think this is widely considered one of the worst chapters. I just heard an echo. What the fuck? Pretty much. But wasn't Daybreak 2 good? I'm gonna have to go back. I don't remember saying Daybreak 2 was good. But yeah, pretty much we're just fighting a bunch of brainwashed people, and we got to a bad end. And you can go ahead, it's all somewhere. But yeah, this is the plot line. So, we were literally fighting a bunch of our brainwashed allies because, oh, he's one of the two church people of this arc. Don't worry. Yeah, I don't think anyone remembers either of their names. The church is not super important in this arc. I mean, I don't even remember the red hair girl's name, and I keep talking about how much I love her as a character. Yeah, he's one of the church jobbers. Oh, cool. All my wires are, like, tangled up. The church is very important. Yeah, when they get their own game. Don't worry, guys. The next game will be really good. Because we get to play as Kevin. And Van can't fucking beat the harem allegations after the next game. The series is saved. Like, by next game, Van is just like Reen. You joke about that, Rye, but that's literally been, like, the reactions to, like, Calvard has been like, Daybreak 1, the series is saved. Daybreak 2, the series is doomed. Horizons, the series is saved. No, Kevin is not Van. We are, yeah, pretty much. That's like how I would sum Calvert up. Kevin is not Van in a trench coat. Kevin is an entirely separate character.
I'm not used to being unable to unleash the full breadth of my power. It's quite vexing.
That's some kind of
Oh god, yes. I
right
hate
monsters, man.
I absolutely hate Trail's discussions of Cold Steel. I've talked about this. I hate the general discussion of Cold Steel within the fan base sometimes.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Like, I guarantee you could probably find people who will tell you can skip all 5 of those games. He's reading a boring filter on top of it. What are you talking about? Van's nothing like Reen. They're too complete. You, sir, are a professional. Thank you, Ranger.
Nice. That went great.
Can't skip those games, you know what happened in Crossfell. Hey, Ranger. Yeah, you can't skip games. It'd be really funny if, I don't know, NSI America paid some YouTuber to tell a bunch of people you can skip Cold Steel 1 and 2. That'd be really funny if that video exists. Have I talked about that on stream? Crossbell ever explained in the other games? Okay, kind of. Crossbell's weird in the fact that, like, its plot is hyper important, but more is setup.
Looks like a chest.
Cause, like, what happens in Crossbell, it explains a lot, actually. Like, the bulk of DG's explanation is in Crossbell. Yeah, just play him. But, like, its events are never... Oh, God, they're fucking amazing. Crossbell is, like, where the series peaks. It's not like that. It's more like... You should. It's so good. The finale of Crossbell has, in my opinion, one of the best uses of a gameplay thing. Tell you a hack for defending Erabonia. Don't worry, I know I'm a hack. Erabonia has a lot of issues. But I also fucking love Erabonia. I think what it does well, it does as well as the rest of the series. Like, if there's one thing I think Trails is consistent about, is like, when it knocks it out of the park, it does. And I think even Cold Steel has some, like, truly great moments. Awesome sequences. Oh, don't worry, it probably does, I don't know. You guys gotta remember, on my, like, liking of things, I like I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal's story. Like, that's how much of a, that's how my tastes are. Cinema. I don't know, I didn't watch the Digimon anime.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
I
think we lost him.
Yes, indeed.
What did we lose?
Though I'm certain Cerise will be ready
Oh
to
right,
resume
the
her
church is
pursuit
chasing
anymore.
us. I forgot about that.
Pugnacious personality of hers is proving quite troublesome for us.
But she's the best girl. I know literally nothing about Digimon. I had some of the cards when I was a kid. Some people at the... Some people I knew were gonna teach me how to play. But then I also heard the same thing about Magic. I think the only card game I actually learned how to play was Pokemon. Despite having Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Looks like a chest.
That's quite the number. Suggested.
Hold this, then this.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Beats the shit out of him. Just like wallops him. I don't know. My like standard for anime is now Yu-Gi-Oh. You have to be better than Yu-Gi-Oh. Is Digimon better than Yu-Gi-Oh?
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You did well, Van, for a recreant.
Hollow core leveled up.
This character way better than Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, that's definitely not, like, a daunting challenge.
Looks like a chest.
Look, I'm not watching Yu-Gi-Oh! For the characters. I'm watching it for the storyline to go off the fucking rails. I like talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime with people I know, and I describe the plot lines, and I honestly think they don't think I'm serious.
Calling that a challenge would be a
Character
gross exaggeration.
Nonsense the next season will be. That does sound like my kind of jam. It's a bunch of anime nonsense too. I do like me some nonsense. Maybe when I finally like remember to finish Arc 5 and Vrains, and then decide if I'm actually gonna watch Go Rush. Maybe I'll give Digimon a shot. I know nothing about Rush. The 2 Rush seasons.
I could certainly do with a breather.
I don't even know if they're good. Well, people seem to like Go Rush, but I think it's the second one.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Money just stopped being an issue in this game, huh?
Modifying your orb mentor. What type do you prefer? Okay, all set now. Initiate. Select a torch set.
I think we can just go on to the boss, probably. Unless there's like a secret thing I don't have. Yeah, we just go on to the boss. Alright, here's where he betrays us, because he's also been brainwashed. Watch, I'm calling it. He just stabs Van. Okay, but does any Digimon series have a character better than Yuma Sakamo from Zexels? AKA the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist. Fight me. What do you mean, yes? Yuma's great! I love him. He's my little goober. He's better than Jaden. He's way better than Jaden. I fucking hate Jaden Yuki. We just have better goobers. I don't know. I like the fucking... I'm liking the main character of Arc 5. What, Yuya? I like him. He's kind of a fucking idiot, though. Like Hitmon? Probably. I like all kind of characters. Alright, I will add it to, like, the list. So either after I finish Yu-Gi-Oh, it will either be I watch Digimon, or I actually get into Gundam. Because I kind of want to get into Gundam. I mean, well, okay, I've actually seen all of G Gundam, but I kind of want to rewatch it, actually. What do you mean you work in the fucking shadows? You run a shop, you're running like a mercenary service above a cafe. In terms of a character cast, interesting. Found this little shit gremlin, love him. I mean, you really are selling me on this character. Yeah, go ahead. What do you mean happens? Aren't they like computer programs? They live in the digital world? I'm starting to think the only reason Van tries to be cool is so that they can make 112 billion jokes about how he's not cool. We get it. We all watched Kamen Rider Double. It was great, but you don't have to fucking screw up one of its best jokes. They give the Digimon their own arcs. It's real via nonsense. It's less Pokemon where the Pokemon are secondary. I don't know. Some of Ash's Pokemon do have personality, just not all of them. It really depends on the season. They at least try in Pokemon.
May I ask a question? You need only answer as much as you are able.
All the Digimon get personalities. Well, I think it depends on the season. Like, sometimes Ash's Pokemon, like, all of them have a personality. No, I don't think the season was actually all of them, now that I think about it.
Sure. Go for it.
Well, no, I think some of them do have traits. Like, I think you could probably tell me, like, what Ash's Pikachu is like. Or, like, his Charizard, or, fuck it, Oshawott from the Black and White seasons. Sure, Rai. Not this dog with extra steps. That's the funniest way to describe a Pokemon.
I've been sitting on this for quite a while now.
No, I actually haven't, Rai. You're gonna have to send me a picture.
What exactly happened 8 years ago? The two of us happened to be the same age, meaning that back then, we were both 17.
You're both the same age? Alright, hold on. I gotta look at this picture. Fuck this backstory. Digimon's more important. I'm sorry, why is one of its attacks called Absolute Territory? Boy, Digimon just stopped giving a fuck after a while. I also forgot that there's a bunch of Digimon that are just, like, human. Okay, yeah, you're right. I forget that, like, half of the Digimon are, like, animals with extra steps, and the other half are, like, guy or girl. Oh, no, Ranger. They're exactly the same person. My chat has not moved a fucking inch in forever. I've just added more tormentors. Yeah, okay, you guys found a new joke. That's right. This one makes even less sense.
Instead of attending at Aramis Academy as you should have, you suddenly
Now we're
drop
lining
out,
it up.
leading the life of a drifter until Master Bearguard.
Oh my god, are we actually gonna get a fucking explanation of why he decided to dump Elaine?
It was around that time that he sustained serious injury. Celeste and I only learned of this after the fact. You can see why it would make us rather distrustful of you.
Is it an objective correct choice? Yeah, Zave, because you played the games and learned that she's great. What? How do you not like the cast of Scarlet and Violet? They're awesome. I love them. Have you even looked at the story of the DLCs? Don't buy them. I don't regret paying all that money that I paid for Scarlet and Violet, but I do not recommend anybody being like me.
But, inquire as we might, our master refused to enlighten us.
Coping? I liked Scarlet and Violet. I have come around to many of its flaws, especially on my repeat playthroughs. Well, it's more they're overpriced than they're not worth it. I think the DLCs actually offer better, a lot better maps. And I actually think the writing's a bit better. I just don't think both of them are worth, like, the $30. And the epilogue is 100% not worth the free update. It was fun, but like... it's kind of short. Your taste isn't trustworthy. That's fair. I do know that, because, like, I did play Cyber Sleuth, and the cool mechanic of how you get different Digimon with the evolution paths was kind of, like, the only thing keeping me going until I got bored to death by the story.
Yeah, well, it's not like he could say anything. His final disciple was a walking taboo, a vessel housing a ruler of devils.
Yeah, I might add them to the list. I've got to stop actually adding games to the list. Like, I once thought I had, like, once Trails is up, I'd have no more JRPGs to play, but no, I still have Wild Arms. I found some crap, like, a while ago called Metal Saga that seems interesting. I'm gonna be streaming JRPGs till I die.
And it's as I thought.
Yeah. I won't go into detail, but there was a time I let my power go out of control. Being a vessel, that power is only leftover scraps. Yet it was still enough to snuff
Okay,
out
this
every
explains
spark of
why
life in the area.
Buckhorn got injured, but it does not explain why you dropped out of school.
If Master hadn't put his life on the line to save me.
Like, unless you
I
somehow
would've gotten
felt
my
the
humanity
power was
back.
gonna go out of control. This feels more of a coincidence than
I
anything.
half expected that was the case. This rewrite about Master Bearguard being struck by a curse is only just outside the realm of truth then.
Dropped out of school because he was too cool.
Yeah. One false move and things could have ended up that way for
Yeah,
real.
he dropped out of school and dumped his girlfriend. He's too cool for those things.
If you think about it like that, maybe I am a heretic, like they said.
The less I like him. You know, I'm actually in the same boat. I don't hate Van, but I feel like he's Reen again, but also has a stupider motivation for what he's doing.
But even then, I can't just give myself up to him.
Like, Reen's inciting incident of, like, why he has these issues, this complex, and everything, is because, one, he lost his fucking mind and slaughtered a bear when he was, like, 6, and two, because of Erebonia's own cultural stuff of him being a bastard child. His original, like, self-hatred and, like, his hero complex makes sense. He wants to prove himself on his own without being a burden. And from that base, you build his entire character. Van just kind of had a shitty life and seems to blame himself for the backstory that's, like, not even his fault. Like, I don't get Van's weird fucking, like, he has, like, this guilt complex of, like, I can't be around other people. I'm too dangerous. And it's like, first off, it takes until now, about more than halfway through the second game, to even fucking explain what happened. And two, like, I get it, dude. I get that you're housing a fucking demon. I get your backstory was rough. But I don't get this martyr complex at all. And, like, yeah, he's not even, like, a fun kind of edgy, or, like, even feels like it's been earned. Like, Van's, I swear, I said this earlier this stream, I think the only reason Van is set up to be morally gray is so that, literally, they can just keep making jokes about how he is not morally gray. There are some side quests where you can optionally do some shitty things. Like, blackmail people into like, you can blackmail someone in the first game to stop him from stalking a girl or something. And, like, yes, there are morally gray things Van can do in the side content. In the main content, Van is just a fucking good person. In this conversation, Van's like, I'm always on the knife's edge. He operates out of a fucking cafe. He has a sign. It's not like Van works for shady people. He's against working for the Triads. Well, okay, there's also that. But, like, they've written very great, morally great characters before. I argue that Dieter Kreuss is a good example. Mostly because, like, he's actually well written and a very interesting character. A lot of Crossbell actually has a lot of really fun, morally great characters. Like, almost everyone part of the conspiracy in Azure is, like, very interesting if you actually, like, take them as characters. Yeah, and another thing. Okay, different tangent. I mentioned that Reen works because his characterization is built into the fabric of the country he's a part of. A lot of Erebonia's issues are brought up in the Erebonia arc and are part of it. That's why I think Reen is a good character. His struggles and a lot of his backstory is built into this system. Dieter Kreuss and a lot of the Crossbell people are the same. Crossbell is about Crossbell. Estelle, okay, she's not about Liberl, but Sky is about Estelle. But Van has nothing to do with Calvert. Yeah, he's very divorced. In fact, Calvert as a country barely factors into the Calvert arc. Well, also, yeah, because especially the first game where, yeah, I'm just now remembering because you bring that up. The very first game, Sky 1, is literally addressing the direct aftermath of, her dad and what it kind of means to be her kid. Because Richard only starts the revolt because, he feels, the country can't live on without, her dad, Cassius. Also, the Phantasm and all that stuff is actually linked to Liberl's past, and yeah, there's actually a lot to do now that I'm thinking about it. But the Calvert arc, oh god, yes, Richard's also a great one. Like, he's technically, what he's doing is for the greater good. He's just going about it incorrect. I'd argue Osborne is very similar. I mean, Osborne's also fucking evil, but, like, at the end of the day, Osborne is like a weird parallel to Reen. Like, they're both the same character, but they have different, it's a whole different rant. But, like, I can't think of anything in the Calvert arc that makes it unique to Calvert. Like, we know Calvert had a big racism problem. It's all that we learn about Calvert early on. But, like, anytime the racists and, like, the racist terrorists are a plot point, they're immediately red herrings for the actual plot point. We've encountered them twice this game, in 2 different chapters, where they are literally just a fucking, like, they are just a red herring because the real villains were magic puppets to kill Nadia and Swin, and they were also a red herring because it turned out Maxim was brainwashed. Like, Calvert's issues aren't part of the fucking plot! Yeah, it's like, I'd also argue that Van just doesn't do anything morally gray. Like, he is just Reen, but snarkier, and people love him. All I heard before Daybreak is, guys, Van is a way better character. Guys, Van is the best fucking character. And then I'm just playing, like, watered-down Reen. He's not even, like, fun snarky like Estelle. And he's not, like, bland enough like Lloyd, where I get it, because Lloyd is more of, like, a filter for Crossbell as a whole. Because I'd argue it's more Crossbell's the main character of the Crossbell arc, like the city, versus, like, Lloyd. I called Lloyd bland. He's not. He's probably, in my opinion, the blandest, but it works because, like, again, he exists as kind of a filter or a viewpoint to the city as a whole, who I'd argue is, like, actually the main character of the arc. Exactly. I'd like to say all this. I don't actually hate Van as a character. I think they get a lot of good comedy out of him. But he gets a lot of shilling I don't get. I really do sound like the people who don't like Reen. Cause, like, this is what people say about Reen, and, like, I get it, because Reen does get shilled a lot, but also, the plot hates Reen more than it hates Van. Maybe that's it. Like, the plot doesn't hate Van enough. Like, Reen spends, like, a good 3.5 games going through it. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, like, I get if, like, maybe the plot hated Van more, but not really? Spoilers for this game, but he ends it also in a good position. Like, he ends up 2 games in a row being on good terms with everybody. Meanwhile, Reen just gets fucked over so much. Like, by the time of Cold Steel 4, Reen just kind of wants to die. He's lost the will to live. And, like, I get he's had a hard life, but, like, I think this would have worked better if we picked up with Van when he was a teenager. No, they haven't met yet. They meet, yeah, they meet, wait, I don't know if they actually meet next game. They might not. 'Cause I don't know if the routes actually connect with one another. I think Van would have worked better if he started as a high school student. If the game had started with Van in high school with Elaine and whatever, and Kincaid, where, like, he's still trying to figure himself out, then I think this would have worked better. But, like, we start when Van's, like, 25, and seems like he's gotten over most of this shit. Like, he feels like a character who already had his character development, and then they had to then write character development back into him. God, we don't. We're getting... Right. There will be 4 Calvard games. Horizon ends with Van will return next game. By the way, Calvard was supposed to be 2. We were told it was going to be 2 games. That is what Kondo told us. Yeah, I mean, they could have just made him a supporting protagonist, which is what they do for a lot of the story. Because Agnes really is the main character. Like, she is. She's the one looking for the Genesis. She's the one who has a backstory entwined with the country. She's the one who actually has, like, a fucking stake in the plot. Van is just the guy she hired. In fact, another issue I have. We are 2 games in. Van's really only has, like, a personal connection with one of the villains, and that was only revealed at, like, the last minute of the previous game. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Agnes. She's definitely a step up than other female leads. I'm sorry, Ellie, you're just too boring to talk about. Yeah, like, I think it's because we focus so much on him. I don't hate Van. I actually do. He is my least favorite protagonist. Yes, I like Reen more. I'm a big Reen fan. He's my third favorite, actually. I forgot about Kevin. It goes Estelle, Kevin, Reen, Lloyd. I think overall, Kevin's backstory is a lot more well written. And the third is so good. Play the third. It's fantastic. Drama could totally be a great background drama. I mean, like, yeah, just have Agnes be the main character and have Van's whole character being... Like, you can fix a lot if Van is, like, coming back to the city for the first time. Like, he's been away for so many years, and, like, his character arc is then him trying to reconnect with his old life, while also helping Agnes with her mission. And so you have, like, the awkward dynamic with all of his old friends, instead of him just being friends with them again. Like, it feels like they're just instantly friends, despite the fact that he, like, ditched them. Like, there's not even any of that. Like, his storyline with Elaine is less, like, reconnecting with an old friend, and more like, oh, by the way, we're friends, but will we get together again? Who fucking cares? Well, okay, I know people do, because, like, Van's most popular ship, I think, is still Elaine in the West. Welcome to this weird fucking rant about Van. You care? Yeah, there's two types of girls. Childhood friends and home records, I know. I'm actually a little worried about Elaine in the next game, because every screenshot I've seen just has her flirting with Van and nothing else. So I'm like, is that all she does in Horizon? Or, like, does she get to do something cool? It's doomed? Yeah, people are a little worried. What's that? People are, okay, without spoiling what happens at the end of Horizon, people are slightly worried about, like, people are still a little iffy if they're gonna make us choose, or if they're just gonna, like, not give us an ending. With, like, who Van ends up with. I don't think she's gonna get massacred, just because, like, I've heard nothing but praise about Horizon, and what I know about Horizon sounds really cool. But, welcome to the Trails fan base, where even though a bunch of people have played the games, no one wants to actually fucking share that information. It depends on where you are, but yes. Which is why I hate the subreddit. They really do not like Cold Steel. I've mentioned this before on stream, but they were, like, so close to understanding, like, actually getting good criticisms of Cold Steel. These Sonic 05 reviews. I mean, yeah, but also, if you go to the right places, you can find people that actually like this fucking franchise. I feel like half the community, or, like, a part of it was like, I think that's bad. How do you think I feel about Honkai Star Rail's subs brainless fucking takes about why we should defend a million horrible decisions? Oh god, what are they defending now for Star Rail? Also, I'd like to point out that while I say people don't like Cold Steel, I think the first and the fourth one still have, like, 90% positive reviews on Steam. None of these games have, like, bad reviews. They're all reviewing pretty well in terms of Steam standards. I'd like to know what they're defending Star Rail's company on, because I have some complaints I'd like to make about them. No. Oh my fucking god. Rai, you have no idea how confused I am to learn that they haven't updated the permanent gacha. Apparently they haven't done that for fucking Genshin either. Also, this... Oh, they did? What 5 stars have they added to the permanent gacha for Star Rail? I haven't noticed any. Oh, bad news. I've started playing Star Rail again. I think Rai knows this, but no one else does, because I'm... 3 new standards. Oh, a total of 3? God, I used to think fucking Grand Order's shit was, like, really bad, but no, I actually think Grand Order was a little better with its characters. Also, power creep is not natural. It's fucking ridiculous. Star Rail has so many 5 stars every time I look at it. It's so fucking bad. They want you to fucking, like, God, they really, really, really want you to spend as much money as possible. Also, buffing older characters, good. All I have are older characters. Benefits older players more.
Master granted me a new lease on life and pointed me down
Oh, he
my
made
path.
you a Spriggan. Also, Star Rail's story is not deep. It's, like, kind of garbage to accidentally really good at times. I'm sorry, but the fucking colony arc, holy crap. Hey, I have one of those characters. I have Silverwolf. I swear to God, I should have streamed it, like, the first half of, like, the start of the colony arc, and take a shot every time a character goes, guys, nothing's wrong in the colony, but there's something wrong, guys. We have to find the secrets. Because they do that, like, for fucking 6 hours. And they don't find, like, any secrets until Firefly gets murked. And then they're like, guys, Firefly got murked. Anyway, about those secrets we need to find. It's like, what? How is that not the secrets? Interesting. But then, like, that really annoys me. But then it's what's like Avertine or Avertine or whatever the fuck his name is. That weird guy that, like, everyone fucking simps over in the arc. His backstory is, like, really fucking good. And I like the fact that he just wants to die. God, I really like that in characters, huh? I don't wish to stop you. Like, his backstory and segment is so fucking good. Okay, fine. I'll get you a different frame. Hold on. Sorry, Zave. Thank you all for listening to my fucking rant about a lot of shit.
Your origins are
there. We'll look at Leon's face,
and
right?
The way you hover between light and shadow is exceptionally dubious.
And what I've played, because I skip ahead, I don't give a fuck about any of the story of Star Rail. I'm gonna be real. Like, the colony, whatever, probably has a good ending, maybe. So I've skipped ahead to, like, the Greek arc, as I'm calling it. The Greek arc sucks, by the way. I don't really fucking understand what's going on here. Like, I got there, and they're like, by the way, a bunch of people have to kill gods and absorb their souls, and I'm like, what? What fucking science fiction bullshit is this? This is just fantasy now. I guess it always was, but, like, what? Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I like some of the characters. Kind of. Okay, maybe I actually don't like any. No, I like the Death Girl. I think she seems pretty cool. Interesting. And the cat girl I thought looked pretty cool. Gee, I wonder if I like certain things. Whatever. Awesome. Hold your expectations. Oh, I'm fully expecting to dislike all of these characters by the time I actually meet them in the story. I didn't get really far. I kind of got stuck on a boss. I just thought she looked cool. Like, I met her in the story and I'm like, oh. Why? I don't like that. I don't like that. So let me get this straight. They'll release ASMR for a character, but they won't include, like, a dating element for any of the games? What the hell? Dude, don't give them ideas. But I would also not want that. Oh god, Risha just reminded me of something really funny. Okay, so, like, Trails is doing some... I think it's, like, with some gacha game that I've never heard of doing a crossover. And someone found on Facebook an AI ad for this, for like the crossover, that calls Risha Reen Schwarzer from Cold Steel. I thought she, like, killed you if she touched you. What the fuck? Not Paw Patrol for 5 fucking minutes. I'm so... Rye, I think I might need to listen to this. I need to find this. This sounds fucking terrible. Did they used to do normal character trailers? I'm not reacting to it on stream. Like, didn't, like, Sparkle have a really fun comedy one? I remember Robin had one that was alright. I might have just remembered Sparkles because, like, there's Sparkle because I love her. She's the best character because she's just a fucking dick. No, she's the anniversary character. Is she, like, really popular or something? Your Sparkle. You know, that does explain my Stockholm Syndrome, huh? So they need to capitalize on that. She's the best character. Okay, but Firefly sucks. Firefly was also forced. Like, so heavily. I'm still mad. I think I've told this story. I reinstalled because I kept seeing Kamen Rider memes about Firefly, and I thought she was gonna be the coolest character ever. She wasn't, by the way. She sucks. She also got ASMR. By the way, they're still putting Kamen Rider references fucking in the thing. I was playing that Seal mode, and there's a half and half character who says, "Count up your sins." Like, what the fuck? Maybe they just learned their lesson. I don't fucking know. I don't know anything about these fan bases. I'm gonna be real, the only updates I see are when people are calling Zenless Zone Zero a Gooner game. I don't get updates about Star Rail and Genshin shit anymore. I used to all the time whenever I was browsing shit. Now it's just people calling Zenless Zone Zero Gooner bait, and I agree. You fuckers can have that game, it doesn't even look fun. But, like, they do all this, and it's like, for what fucking point? Like, it's not like you can date the characters in the game. Not that I'd really want to. But, like, what the fuck is the point of all of this? This isn't like Fate where, like, half the characters are like, "Oh man, I love you, protagonist Coon." And the other half are just comedy characters that fuck with you half the time. Can I get an update where Clara doesn't call the main character Big Brother? I would goddamn scream for that as an update. I hate that she does that. Oh my god. Okay, I'll listen to this later. Mostly because I don't want to, like, get copyright struck. I don't know, I feel like something that could happen. Look, maybe I'm an old man who doesn't want to fuck video game characters. But, like, is that all it takes for some people? Just, like, I don't know. Welcome to, like, the fucking stream where I really should have just played Barony and just did a just chatting stream. But that's true. Although, like, I don't know. I don't get this because, like, every time I see Genshin art, people just ship everyone else. Like, no one ships the main character with everybody. I could be wrong, but every time I see art from these games, it's always like, look at these two characters. It's like watching a shitty couple do PDA. So big you need even to work, the problem it works itself, god. mean, Grand Order has its own set of issues. I don't self-insert because, like, I don't know. It doesn't help that I made... Like, I don't self-insert because, like, that's just fucking weird. I remember playing Persona, and Persona 3, I think, and I put in my, like, real name, and I felt so fucking awkward. Like, I'm not doing this shit. That's why I've stopped. I always pick a goober character. I always make my character like a goober.
And to top it all off, you
It also doesn't help that my
Star
Star Rail character is named after a fucking Kamen Rider.
No Dominion could possibly overlook that.
It kind of makes me hard to take anything seriously when when I just see Nogami. It's like he's gonna transform any minute. And then I'm gonna be watching Den-O and I'm gonna be really happy. Da -da 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 -da.
But if Master Bearguard sets you down your road in life, and far be it from me.
Hey, remember the game I'm playing? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just like too old to self-insert. It feels weird. No, it's never really been a thing I liked. Although, calling myself Rousdower in games is really funny. If we ever play Persona, I'm definitely picking the last name of Rousdower, because Rousdower Senpai just sounds fucking hilarious.
Between your efforts to avoid
Except
involving
those games
the
are fucking long.
or to keep them out of harm's way,
And there's less things to
at
make
the
fun of.
expense of your own well-being.
Clayton John. Oh, that's also bad. Okay, but that's still bad in a funny way. Alright, let's see. What am I watching? What is this? Why is this actually decently made? That's the problem. Okay, is this is gonna turn into a stream where I just look at weird-ass Star Rail memes? No, we have to play Trails, alright? Or we can just switch to Barony, and this is just a just chatting stream, then. We get it! Van is secretly a good fucking person!
Why, I'm not sure what you mean. At any rate, our little tete-a-tete has me inclined to acknowledge you
How's
as
this
a
been
fellow
a just
student.
chatting stream? Yeah, but if I was playing Barony, I'd at least be, like, doing something.
To the point where I'm willing to commend you for how far
And I got at least, like, derail it further.
and for getting us.
Just like, man, just... Also, I've been brainwashed, too.
Look at that. You actually did it.
You got your stand back from the power of Star Rail hatred.
Yes, albeit to a wholly limited extent.
God, I kind of want to just look at the subreddit now and see what shitty Star Rail takes I can find.
Still, this should give us more leeway to oppose Celise.
Ring thing in your back. That's their stigma. That's how they get magic powers. Stuck in a fancy fence. It's etchy and parasocial losers.
Should have known you'd be here.
I don't know how you can fall for like a game
Bet
character
you
that
think
hard.
you're clever, throwing us off the trail like that. I'd
She's
give
just
you a
on
pat
fire.
the
Also,
back
hi,
for
best
it.
girl. I've said that for like 3 different characters this game.
But we both know you can't run away forever.
I would have given her like a fucking thick Boston accent, but apparently I'm just not cool.
Now give it up so I can send you off in peace.
You know, it just occurred to me for Star Rail, I don't know what half the characters sound like because I play with the sound off in the game. This might that fucking ASMR thing you linked me, Ryan, might be the first time I'm hearing that character's voice. Actually, it will be. I play with the sound off because I can't, because I usually watching something else.
Someone's here ahead of schedule.
Ahead? What the fuck? Doing a stand.
How very timely of you, Celise.
Celise.
Your clairvoyance has improved. If only I were a little more.
If only I,
incentivized to
you know, when
appreciate
it was to establish this arc to cheat clairvoyance, wasn't it?
Huh? If you're trying to blow smoke up my ass, I'm not hearing it.
It pisses off parasocial kid creeps. What one? I want to know. And nukes half the stadium. God, I gotta watch that.
The time has come to convict the heretic.
Boo.
Father Leon, I will make no guarantees on your survival should you insist on obstructing us.
I just want to make things very clear, chat, that the reason they're calling Van a heretic is because he's half demon. I'm making this very clear because the guy who currently works under Wazy Hemisphere, not Elvis, the fucking weird gang guy, he's only there because guess what? He's also half demon. Rye, I have no idea who either of those characters are. I've probably met one of them, but... the concept to a whole... Oh... It's a great relationship. I can tell.
multiplex thaumaturgical formation.
It sounds a lot better than any of the other relationships they've tried to set up in Star Rail. Hi, Steel and Broya. I do like how one half of that party is literally just there to do nothing. And all the character development and interesting plot points go to Broya. I'm probably mispronouncing both those names, but I do not give a shit.
Our prospects aren't bright. Even though I can use my stigma, it has yet to recover fully.
Sports spirit armor. Okay, I do know the guy. I know the guy in the picture. I don't know who that girl is. That is a lot of sass in that sentence.
While on the other hand, hers is going berserk at full blast.
Yeah, because she got brainwashed from a Mega Drive.
We don't stand a chance in Gehenna. Not without backup.
Hooray, the dog is here.
What the?
Giving each other sass. Oh, I can see why you like that.
Orbital drone?
Take this!
It's a dog.
We're being ambushed.
Yeah, no.
Now! Deploying shards!
Activating.
You gotta be more
interference
specific,
protocol.
Rye. That's
Get
like
rid of
half the
those magic
cast.
circles.
Roger!
Oh, they're just magic now.
Mind if I have this?
Yeah, I was about to say, you are fucked. Best girl is here. Both of them.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Right, Pa? Nothing personnel, kid.
Ugh, meddling jackasses.
Ah! Oh, I love her.
Phantom Thief Grimcat takes to the stage.
Van, here's your chance.
She moved 2 centimeters, and I think those things jiggled like 7 times.
We've secured an escape route.
Hurry up and get to stepping.
Just in the nick of time.
I take it this was premeditated?
Yeah, probably.
Yes. The memo Van left behind gave us the gist of the situation.
Oh, cool. He did a billboard.
The rescue party's arrived, just like your 4SPG asked. Agnes consulted me on the matter, after which I rushed right over.
You're here why, Ren? What is this link in chat? Wait, that's just Yuya if he, like, actually had normal hair.
Always a surprise up your sleeve.
Wait, that actually did just look like Yuya. What the fuck?
You know it. Now let's blow this joint.
I suppose we must.
Am I not getting a boss fight here?
Leon, Arkwright, get your asses back here!
Just a giant claymores are cool. I can get behind that.
We still got a score to settle, damn it!
How come no one uses like a fucking gun in that game? Like no one's just like has a shotgun. I think Topaz has like a pistol. Wait, we did all that? They dropped a character who used guns. Holy fuck. Was it the robot guy who makes the simulated universe? Does he use a gun? What the fuck was his name again? What? Why hasn't that guy been added? I want to play as the robot guy. One of the Greek characters uses a gun? I'm gonna call them the Greek characters, because fuck, I'm not pronouncing that. Straight up dual wields pistols. Fuck yes. Wait, who's driving Van's car? Oh wait, are they just like all in the van? No, not like that. They're all in like the car, the vehicle, the van. That Claymore's bigger than her. What the fuck? Mad respect to wielding a weapon bigger than you. There are so many goddamn people in this goddamn car. Oh, so they could just put shards on their car and the fucking monks couldn't find them. Why didn't they do that in the first place? Good to know they haven't reported back to the church and sent actual threats after us like Wazy. Don't say. Look. Look. Sometimes you just gotta have a big sword. The Buster Sword isn't real? No, it's real. I mean, what's Guts' blade? Guts' blade is bigger than him. And, Mihawk's blade is, like, definitely taller than him. Have you tried punching them in the face really hard? Oh, fuck. We have to actually, like, do our job. I have not. Alright, let me see this. Let us not have the sound on. She just, like, throws the sword. Oh, okay. You just have a bigger sword. So if we have a handwritten letter by him... These are all kid creeps. Yeah, probably. That's the problem when you introduce characters like that in a game like that. No matter what. People are gonna be weird. People are gonna be fucking weird. This is why in a gacha game I never invest in characters. God. I'm glad I don't interact with any big fan bases. This just sounds like the problems everyone has to deal with. Civil War. Could I, like, inspire war between these two? Yeah, she probably has the fucking... Again, just beat the stuffing out of them. Yeah, that's fucking weird. That's a weird friend you got there. The biggest femboy in all of anime. Holy fuck, I am not the proper person to have this discussion. And it's, who's that character from, Steins Gate? Oh, wait, that person just dresses as a girl and is a girl. Hold on. Need actual skill? Yeah, I am not, Azabe, I'm gonna be real, I don't think I'm a guy, I'm not the right person for this conversation. I do know that, because I played part of the light novel. God, Steins Gate's good. Probably the closest I've ever come to, like, actually crying. There's a scene in the second half of the anime that really got to me. That poor guy goes through so much crap. Got some figurines of that character, too. Play little busters. I think I've heard of that one. I don't think I've played it, though. I'm not, like, a huge visual novel guy, so... Yeah, together is nothing we can't... It's like friendship and baseball, and it's awesome and cool. Okay, maybe I'll check it out if I remember. If I can kick my goddamn barony addiction, I can get a lot more done, but even though I finally beat the damn thing, I'm still, like, wanting to go back in. Laugh at Dragonite's indestructible shield. Someone needs to stop my barony addiction. I hate life. I hate when I get addicted to a stupid roguelike. Yeah, brilliant plans. This kid's an idiot. Why did we beat the stuffing out of her? Seriously, why wasn't that the solution to my problems? I would have just beaten the stuffing out of her and gotten this stupid whatever. Yeah, let's go to the movies. I'm sure that will help us. We'll watch Passion of the Christ. But it's Zumeria, so who fucking knows what that movie would be about? You guys really suck at trying to find Van Arkride. He literally lives in a building with his name on it. Maybe they secretly don't want to find Van. Yeah, but they want to kill him, so... they're brainwashed into thinking that Van killed their master. Master Buckhorn. And because of that, they want to kill him for being a heretic. Because they were given a Sega Genesis that brainwashed them into rewriting time. Get it? Because time is the element that the Calvert arc's all about. The one thing this arc actually has with all this shit. You found him? What the fuck were the other arc's elements? Sky is... space. Yeah, Skies was space. Crossbell is Mirage. Earth and Fire were Erebonia's. Time is Calvard's. It's what Septarian was found there. The Space Septarian was found in Liberl. The Mirage Septarian actually committed suicide, but that's what Kia is, technically. And then... yeah, Water and Wind are the last two that haven't been located. So, okay, Earth, Fire, Water, and Wind are the core elements. Space, Time, and Mirage are considered the higher elements, I believe is how it works. The elements are based on the Septarians, the Adios' treasures that were given upon the Earth, or Sumeria. Each of the nations, I believe, are, like, founded around one of them. He told me this made more sense than Kingdom Hearts. It does! They're the treasures! It makes more sense if you play Crossbell. It actually does. A lot about the Mirage Septarian is, like, they fully explain, like, what happened to it, and how Kia is its replacement, and the founding of DG and everything. I don't want to talk too much about this, because I do want people to go play Crossbell. It's really good. As you can see, all roads lead back to Crossbell. They kind of do, don't they? All roads lead back to Lloyd Banning trying to find his brother's killer. All roads lead back to Maribel Croyce being a shit character. I hate her. I hate that she's probably gonna get redeemed. Her and probably Shirley. You joining Ouroboros. Right, you'd fit right in. Next game we get a guy who can create monsters and a live streamer as our two new enforcers. That's right, they actually remembered to add Ouroboros members to the plot next game.
You already gave up on it once, so it was off our radar. And then you put out bogus leads and hoofed it for a change.
You guys kind of suck at tracking if you got beaten by it. Remember when Ouroboros was a threat? Yeah, that was many, many games ago.
We've been taken for a ride left and right until now. Guess that means you're ready to accept your fate.
I've heard some rumors that, like, the reason they've been depowered is because people... there were some mounting complaints that they felt too perfect, like they just kind of ended up winning a lot and never really suffered any consequences, but I don't know where I heard this.
I see you've erected a barrier to keep others away. So much the better for our purposes.
I wouldn't call them Team Rocket. It's more... I mean, they really haven't, but, like, they feel more part of the world. I actually, weirdly controversial, I like that Ouroboros are not just, like, an unstoppable force that can just come in and wipe everyone out. I like that they feel like they're just another aspect of the world. Hey, that's a problem I have with the Stellaron Hunters. They feel very detached from Star Rail's core plot. Haha, I can always link it back to Star Rail. God, they get chilled a bit too, don't they? Jesus fucking Christ. Also off topic, but I do not want to meet anyone who says their favorite character in Star Rail is Silverwolf. I just don't. Yeah, that is a bit disappointing. They do pick up in relevance. You fight so many fucking members of Ouroboros and Cold Steel. But I still kind of like that. Isn't really a character. I mean, I think she's funny. She has a fun rivalry with that robot guy. I like that little character story. But yeah, no, she's just kind of there for... Does it really matter? Isn't she just part of the Stellaron Hunters because it's fun? I don't know, man. The lore is so stupid. I hate how she's animated. Because I have her, so I've, like, moved around in the world as her, and God, I do not like how she's animated. I'm not gonna explain that.
This time, you will meet your maker.
Is it possible to actually put her in the story? She's just so unserious. She appeared at the end of the weird Pokemon arc. Which was kind of garbage. I'm gonna be real, they need to start making minigames that are actually fun to play. They were close with the Seal one. I thought that one was kind of cool. Oh yeah, it's like side content. At least I can explain things I know will happen in Kingdom Hearts 4. No, you won't, Zave. Because you're gonna be like, wow, Xehanort's back, guys. He's dead! Zave, the last story update we got on Kingdom Hearts 4 is literally that it's going to be a soft reboot for new players. And nobody has a fucking clue what that means.
They're bearing down on us hard.
Because how do you soft reboot Kingdom fucking Hearts?
Yes, though that comes as no surprise.
Yeah, well, I don't think Blade's a real character, but they keep pretending he is. He's just angry and immortal, and I hate him. I hate Dan, too. I don't know why. I have a hatred for Dan. Or Don, or however I'm supposed to say his fucking name. I hate fucking Dan. He's so boring. That's the reboot. No. Oh yeah, that's why I hate the Greek arc. Where's March? Why isn't she here? The main character having to be the goofy one to bounce off Dan does not fucking work. I don't know why the writers thought that was a good fucking idea. There are too many comedy responses the main character has.
Last monk that came to the capital.
I did his story quest with the one girl from his race, Bailu or whatever. I thought there was some almost interesting things in that story. I was kind of too short to really capitalize on it. I also didn't know what the fuck was happening half the time because, like, all the stuff from the China arc I just kind of forgot about because I was bored.
Breaking through their formation will be anything but simple.
There's like 12 guys here.
The rest of you better know what you're getting into.
God, it could have used a lot of rewrites. I feel like so much crap happened, but like none of it felt important.
Our business concerns the heretic alone. Any interlopers will be promptly eliminated.
There's gonna be a boss fight. Just fucking get to it already. Why are they here?
Sweet mother of Adios. Are they sure about this?
Things seem to be going according to plan. Be safe, everyone.
Why the fuck are you two here?
Let me start by apologizing.
Oh wow, he looked at Nina. I wonder if that's fucking foreshadowing or anything.
Just wanted to take this chance to set the record straight. On which of us is in the wrong, that is.
Sweet mother of Adios is...
I don't believe what I'm hearing. How long's this gonna take to sink in?
Oh my god, this fucking arc is so poorly written.
You want to turn a blind eye to our master's death? Then fine. But that's no excuse to start making an ass of yourself.
It's like...
I'm not turning a blind eye to anything.
He's not fucking dead, dipshits.
But you know what Master'd say if he were here? Take another look at things as they truly are.
He'd also wonder why the hell he was brought back, because he was confirmed dead in Cold Steel. I'm not even kidding. He was supposed to be he's the dead guy that gave Gaius his stigma. Why did they bring him back to life?
Tell me, Celise. Do you recall the day we met with Master Bearguard at the end of last year?
Yeah, I think we talked about Digimon and then Star Rail for like 4 hours.
Oddly enough, both the commander and vice commander were present. Isn't that right?
Turn him into Gay Reed.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday. Wazzy, Kevin, and Gaius were there too.
Wazzy? Why did I keep calling him Wazy then? Also, Kevin mentioned, let's go. Also, Gaius. Oh, Ein wasn't there? What the fuck?
But by then, Master was already...
Curse-stricken and on the cusp of death. Yes? Then explain this letter to me. I'm sure you would never mistake Master Bearguard's hand.
Dear pesky plumbers, the Koopalings have I am captured. Oh no, I'm not saying it's worse. That might actually be a lot better. Dear oh wait, I just did that joke. Fuck. Yeah, turns out Calvert sucks. Have fun. Don't kill Van. We need a game in the East. There's no fucking way we're not doing a game in the East. Like, that's the weirdest thing, is like, they keep saying how close we are to the end, but it still feels like we're still, like, 2 or 3 arcs away from actually finishing this shit. Yeah, like, I feel like there has to be an East... The reason I think there has to be an East arc is because in Horizons, they literally specifically mention that 2 enforcers are there. Why would you set that up as a plot point if it's not gonna pay off? Also, the church needs at least a game. I'm sorry. Like, there's so much shit going on in the church, it needs a whole fucking game. Also, we need to go to Remiferia. We don't have to go to Northumbria. Maybe one of those games will have a female protagonist. Haha, I kid. Series is never going to end. I mean, it's already ballooned out of proportions. Like I said, Calvert was supposed to be 2 games. No, they're not nobodies. Just one more arc. Just one more, guys. Kondo, please. We can't make any more games. Oh, I am too. I don't mind if Trails just keeps going. I feel like there are so many fucking stories still to be told in Sumeria. I would love a tabletop rule set based on this world. And then never do it. No, they will.
That last part kind of makes me wince a little.
I'm pretty sure the only plot point they have set up that they have not brought back is the fucking weird-ass dragon dream Star Door from the 3rd. I don't think that has been referenced or explained since it happened. And I think a lot of people are just assuming they forgot about it. Someone should ask about it. Kondo does not give good Kondo does not answer questions. He's, like, notorious for that shit.
But there you go. Happy to have you as a mentor.
If you ask him if someone's the Grand Master, he will just, like, nod his head. He takes no prisoners. Yep.
Master? No. Bullshit. It's gotta be.
I'll admit. Master's pointed words prick at me quite a bit. But they must cut especially deep for you, Celise. The way you're actively going against
him. She's about to McFrickin' lose it.
She's wavering.
Just like
Not the curse. Shut
Look
up.
at the state of her stigma. We mustn't get complacent.
No, the curse is gone.
Zeros, continue analyzing on max alert.
Vice Captain, your orders? Still your agitation. We need only carry out our mission.
Oh, yeah,
Come on. You won't even budge a little? Surely you've realized by now that this command you supposedly received is utterly inconceivable. Yet you're
Jobber
still
of the
opting to
century.
stay
Yeah,
the
he
course.
kind of is.
Do I have that right? But why?
Either he's loyal to a fault, or there's an ulterior motive here. Rubs me wrong either way.
I love Con. Actually, I don't know if Kando's a dev. He's like he runs this shit or
How
something.
should we play this?
Cause I think he's
Put
evil.
up your dukes. Yammering in circles will get us nowhere.
It's Carl.
Gonna fight this out. Disciple to disciple.
Hell yeah.
How's she not at her limit yet?
She's insane and also
Something's
best
happening.
girl.
We're not screwed, are we?
This is so fucking
It's
dumb.
corroding our surroundings.
Yeah, no, this arc is really bad.
But that isn't all.
It's real bad.
Celise, you
It
wouldn't.
only gets worse. Welcome to fucking the back half of Daybreak 2.
Stigma release. Sacred boundary! Come get some. I know just the place to make your...
We literally haven't even gotten to the point of removing souls from a body to create an exact duplicate of them. What do you mean she has a reality marble? It's like Phantasm! God, Daybreak 2 is so shit. We're like actually in the bad parts. I'm not even kidding. We're in like the real bad shit. What do you mean we're in fucking Vashtar Palace? I am so fucking lost. They just have reality marbles, okay. Oh my god, Rai, you actually fucking called it. I am so fucking lost on what a Dominion's power is. You know, no wonder nobody tries to fucking power scale trails. It makes no fucking sense. It makes more sense than fucking Kingdom Hearts. Well, okay. Straight out of Fate. Yeah, it really is. What is going on? Wait, are Nina and Salvatore here? Oh, okay, she just made a dungeon. Yeah, reality marbles are, well, basically this, but it's a Fate concept. Cool, I'm not using Leon game. What the fuck is your problem? We pick all the best girls. Can I actually put a lane in the party? Okay, bad news. I kind of need on yes. Just whipped it out. What the fuck is this? You know what? Fuck it. Trails is the best game series of all time. Fucking fight me on this. I love it. They will just throw anything at you. Name a franchise that just fucking throws more garbage at you.
She has taken us into this place via her stigma. We had best proceed carefully.
She summoned us for bullshit. She also created monsters. I don't know how that works.
It should be safe for now.
Yeah, it is. What the fuck? Come on, everyone else. Yep. So the Trails universe now works under Fate rules. Oh god.
Figured those assholes would be here.
I said the physical attack now. Activating charge. Activate.
Does that mean we get servants?
Stop now, Elaine.
Engaging skill.
God, let's just do a Holy Grail war at this point.
Strive to better myself. Onwards and
Alright, everyone, pick your favorite historical figure, character from fiction, demigod, character from myth, or whatever. That's your servant. A bunch of ancient vampires. Oh god. I had a friend who actually read the original, I read that. They seemed to like it. Although it made less sense to me than Fate did. Yeah, everyone, pick your favorite servant. It sounds good. I just don't particularly like visual novels.
We're done. It's go. Show me what you can, Blade.
We'll win.
Have some more.
I remember seeing a post about, I think it was the original Stay Night,
Hey,
and it was like,
out, Elaine.
imagine buying a visual novel to look at all the not safe for work CGs, but instead you spent 30 hours hearing some complete nonsense magic system explained to you. Fate just feels overcomplicated for the sake of overcomplication. Like, I like shooting Flores.
These guys are way tougher than I thought they'd be.
That went great.
Indeed.
Thanks for helping, Van.
A single moment of inattentiveness could have cost us dearly. Luckily for us,
I like Fate. I played Grand Order for a while, and I overall really did like some of the stories they told in that game.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
Yeah, I liked what I know about Fate. Or, because I watched... Which fucking round did I watch? Shooting Core to an extent? Oh god. I don't know, I give these games a different type of credit. Like, Kingdom Hearts, and especially Trails, I put them in the same category I put a lot of other games. I like to call their writing, there is no editor. Where it feels unabashedly they're making what they want to make, and it does not matter who gives a fuck. Like, Trails to me at no point feels like a compromise. Shooting Core? Yeah. Like, it really feels like they went into the office and was like, fuck it, we want to do high schoolers. We're gonna make it really bad, accidentally make 4 games, and fucking fuck it. That's Cold Steel. 100 line really feels like there was no editor, and I fucking love it because of that. It took everything in my power not to stream it tonight. But respect. I just love games like that. I love games where you can feel like the author wants to write
It shouldn't be much further until we reach the
a
throne room.
good story.
Won't be long now.
They're not JRPGs, but I also
You
put
ready
Deadly
for
Premonition
anything,
1, 2, and the No More Heroes games in those.
Why don't we take a short
In this
rest?
kind of category. Because they also have that same feeling where it's like, fuck it, I just want to do something fun. And they're also just way more interesting to play. Like, if you had to, like, I love playing, I guess, yeah, AA games. They are so much more interesting than AAA. And sometimes better than, like,
You made
indie
it,
trash.
alright?
Like, actual
You
trash
brought
that's
your
independent, not, like,
sympathizers
just
along.
independent stuff. Yeah. Yeah. You get a cool vibe from it all. Like, at the end of the day, even though I talked so much crap about Van and Calvert, I will probably still have a positive outlook on this arc. Because, like, I had fun playing it. And I can tell that the team actually wanted to make a good game. Like, the voice actors are trying, there's good stuff in here.
Being fired up for battle never looked so literal.
Aaron, you turned into a demon that was on fire. Fuck off, mate.
Now there's a sign of a worthwhile fight.
Okay, I was gonna talk about, like, I'm gonna mention that Star Rail tries to have that writing, but it has an editor. It has somebody telling you, you need to do this. Like, sure, I can talk about how there's fun little references to Kamen Rider, and there's, like, fun references to Hitchhikers. And, like, Aha has his fucking, he just recites the Rickroll at you. And, like, all those are funny, but they're funny in a way that's weird. Like, they're references for the sake of references. They're not, like, referenced because the guy really wanted to make a stupid reference. Like 100 Line and its million fucking references. Or Danganronpa for that extent, too. Yeah. And, like, sometimes I get a chuckle. Like, the Kamen Rider joke in the Seal storyline fucking threw me off, because I was like, oh, okay, we're doing this. But, like, you can tell reading... Like, I even remember Genshin being like that, too. Where, like, there's somebody sanding the edges off. It's not as rough as it needs to be. The side stories are, like, 0 editors. Oh, God, they sometimes are. Sometimes there's, like, an off-color joke. I'm just like, the fuck are we doing here?
So she intends to go all out from the start. Not that we weren't expecting as much.
Yeah, Star Rail's side stories tend to be better than its main content at times, and I find that kind of odd. No, you know which one was no editors? Fuck, what was that? The side story where you and Black Swan had to solve, like, Sparkle's riddles. Or whatever. That literally had a fucking Danganronpa CG with the music and everything. That felt like nobody... One guy wrote that, and nobody fucking checked his work. Because it's the best fucking story. It's so stupid. She also feels like she got out of, like, the sanding off editors thing at times. Like, she's just a dick. Her character trailer was fun. Yeah, it's like she somehow got past everybody. Like... And I feel bad, because, like, I want the Star Rail fans to have, like, a good fucking... Like, I want them to have a good game.
Yeah, but something still
Like, I don't
off.
shit on things because I want to, or like because I want them to fail.
Yep.
Don't deserve
Even I
it.
can tell that much.
Okay, maybe.
This is more power than I can bust out on the regular.
Celise, you've regained yourself?
In spite of the rewrite? She's noticed her conflicting perceptions in a different way than the Vice Captain. What a relief. Or maybe it's too early to celebrate.
Yeah, we gotta beat the crap out of them.
I don't think she plans to back down at all. But how come?
I mean, I shouldn't say that. Hoyo fans deserve all the crap they get. They were literally, like, against the voice actor strike.
'Cause that's just how deep the rewrite goes.
That makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. It's like I'm seeing 2 totally different versions of things layered on top of each other.
I have not. What's going on now?
But the cold hard fact that I can't leave Arkwright alive is still right there with him. Whatever's messing around with my mind doesn't change that.
Cool. Everyone's a piece of shit now. I don't know. I stopped getting updates on, like, everything. You've done a thing. I was following it, and then I kind of stopped because none of the stuff that I was playing was really affected by it.
So as long as her perception is rewritten, she won't stop.
Huh. You dug up what happened to Megs in the past. You left their Discord entirely? What did Megs do? I know nothing about anything in the wider Fire Emblem community.
Her ideology prevents it as a matter of principle.
Makes sense. What about you, Vice Captain? Still plan on sticking to your guns?
Sure, tell me. I'm gonna be real. I don't interact with fandom at all.
The duties of an Iscariot monk are immutable, no matter the circumstances.
I'm literally here. This is 100% true. I watch one single Fire Emblem YouTuber, and it's Bismic. Jesus Christ. I watch nobody else. There's been a whole debacle. Really damage trust in FE tubing in general? No. But I'm an FE... Wait, I'm an FE streamer. Wait, no!
We carry them through, then behold the outcome. This is merely one...
God, so is my brother. Well, I don't know if he does it anymore. I've mentioned that I found my brother's fucking YouTube by accident. Have I mentioned that on stream?
Ugh, this guy's like a broken record.
Yeah, that's why he's not an interesting character. Gao Long is also kind of like that. I wonder why people don't like the Calvert arc.
But you know, this isn't too raw a deal.
Chat, please don't fight with each other. Is that this? Yeah, I don't think I've watched anything by Megs. I know he exists, but that's about it.
The corrosion's gathering right here. That makes things easier. You think you're in the right? Then you should have no problem outshining us at our best.
Oh, fucking cool. Awesome. Cheap viewers. Left Megs. Both of you, calm down. Calm down, everyone. Relax, chat. I don't think I should have asked any questions. Hold on, I gotta ban a bot real quick. I really gotta get that stupid mod. For the chat.
The hell?
What was that enemy?
Stronger?
Without a doubt. The corrosion is further intensifying.
Also, they've started calling it the corrosion, and I'm not entirely sure where they got this phrase from.
Oh no! They're drawing out power to such a reckless degree that it's burning through their vital force.
What the fuck is a vital force? You mean their life force?
We cannot allow that to continue.
Their soul power?
If overcoming this is the only way to restore you,
oh, who would have fucking got? We have to bonk them on the head till they're dead.
To bear, Celise.
Same here.
It's always a fucking
Let's show them we mean business.
Thought you'd never ask. Finally, I get a chance to let my hair down.
We won't hold anything back.
Activating shards!
Oh, it's a dual boss fight.
You damn heretics!
I am merely here to carry out my duty.
It's your time.
Yeah, I did not want to do that.
You got this.
Oh yeah, you can't cancel.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Holy Testaments protect us.
I won't lose. Certain arts will be more. We should go on the attack.
Oh, you have a shield? Guess what? I'm not attacking you, dipshit. I'd assume it would have been a mess. I mean, he's one of the what? The big guys?
Engaging skill.
Too slow.
Chance.
Full boost. Go all out.
I like where this is headed.
Get him all. Pump your engine.
Oh god, she has an S-craft, doesn't she? I'm fucked. How do you miss on yes? Oh, there's the S-craft.
Way to fire me up.
Engaging.
Oh, I should have healed. I'm an idiot.
Don't know when to quit.
Boost
Your
gauge
next
upgraded.
season. Help
Do you have, like, a heal thing? No, you don't. I didn't think you did, but I was definitely making sure.
Engaging skill.
Yeah, that must suck, having, like, everyone fighting each other.
No.
I'm sorry, he also has an S-Craft? Oh wait, that makes a lot of sense.
Let us fight to the end.
There.
You saved me. I can't go down. Oh, guess I got a bit.
Oh, okay, now they're spamming their S-Crafts. We're having a lot of fun here.
You ain't gonna walk away from this in one piece.
Let us fight to the end.
There!
Yeah, that definitely can't be fun.
Appreciate that.
Are you okay?
This is why I never engage in fandom stuff.
You ain't gonna walk away from this in one piece.
Let us fight to the
Oh,
end.
she doesn't have her crap.
There.
Thank you.
Yes, I've got it.
Take it for engaging skill. Damn it.
You're persistent.
Got me.
Meet your end.
Whoops. Maybe I ought to heal up.
I will eradicate evil.
Thanks, pal.
I need to heal up soon.
Yes, actually you do, which will have me use a craft.
I will eradicate evil.
Or I don't have a fucking enough to do the normal shit.
Impressive. That's how it goes.
I will always
She's barely in his
strive
own
to be
server.
better.
But yeah, you guys could have always just made your own crew. Yeah, it sucks you guys would still get attacked for that.
See? We can take the heat, no problem.
Yeah, if you guys have tried to, like, distance yourself from him, you shouldn't be dealing with his crap.
Just one last little push.
Yeah. Not
Yeah, here's where they summon the stupid monster.
The corrosion!
I can imagine.
This could be trouble. They're trying to draw out more power.
The fuck?
Gotcha, punk. Took me long enough. Now quit sneaking peeks and piss off!
Huh? Oh.
She managed to strike me through the corrosion.
Yeah, she's a
I
fucking
should have
weirdo.
expected this. The folly is mine for underestimating a stigma bearer. So be it. Thankfully, she failed to grasp our location. A pity losing such a capable pawn. But what's done
Yeah,
is done.
Jesus Christ.
I'll take this lesson.
This is
to
why I
heart
only.
for the
This is why I
next
vet
occasion.
all the people I interact with very, very thoroughly.
The person on the other end.
It's the Garden Master. No two ways about it.
That's so cool. She managed to hurt him through the
So
blade.
he really was the one behind this. And everything was
What do
awesome,
you
but he
mean you didn't know for sure? Yeah, that must suck, Rye, for all of that. Again, I really only know the Fire Emblem community. I guess you're my only connection to it. Again, I watch one Fire Emblem tuber, and it's Bismic. And he started making Monster Hunter content recently, or at least the last video he did was.
Yes, exactly as we had suspected. Though what you just accomplished was beyond all expectations.
People to shut up.
Couldn't have done it outside my boundary. That, plus the corrosion, gave me the perfect combo to stick it to him.
Huh? Hold on.
Is this what you were aiming for all along?
I knew I sensed something peculiar. Though gambling with your life in the literal sense of the phrase is a bit much, even for you.
There's the old guard.
Shows how much you know. I don't go halfway on anyone who tries to start shit with me.
Holy fuck, that's really bad. Yeah, this is why I'm kind of glad the greater Fire Emblem community hasn't noticed me. I don't know what those people are like. Poke them with a stick, maybe? See, this is kind of always the reason I'm kind of glad that, like, I'm in my own little corner of the internet that nobody fucking messes with me. Oh no, no community in anything's gonna notice me. I don't fucking make any impact, but I'm kind of glad about that because, like, that's fucking weird.
Speaking of which, we're not done here yet.
Hold on. Chat, I actually have to go use the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Don't burn everything to the ground. They're the kind of people to say this shit. I tell you the lucky trails, but unironically. Holy fuck. This is why I'm lucky the people who have found me are all... I was gonna say of rational minds, but that, you know... How about the good kind of insane? Oh god, what the hell did I miss in my chat? I feel like I've missed a lot here. Just like there's a private conversation happening in my stream chat. I'm back. Sorry, I had to catch up on chat. You guys sent a lot of messages.
I jammed the corrosion into that point. Now we just gotta stamp it out.
God, I saw Andron Saga mentioned. I don't want to finish that one.
I see. That just might do it.
Do what? Give it to us straight already.
I imagine it will also eradicate the rest of the corrosion. And this phase space along with it.
What the fuck is going on in this game?
Back me up, Leon. One go is all we need.
With pleasure.
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Roar rampant and become a helix to eradicate this evil!
Oh wow, are you telling me the Fire Emblem community shares resources? That must be nice. I've heard the New Vegas modding community is currently having a scuffle about people not sharing code and shit for things. Which I don't get from a mod perspective. Like, why the hell would you want to, like, keep secret shit? Well, not share code. I mean, like, resources and stuff. Yeah. But, like, I don't even get that for modding stuff. It's like, if somebody... I don't know. Like, I know you guys are doing this all for free. But, like, it feels weird to hide shit. Because I think I read somewhere that New Vegas is, like... fucking, the community's currently fighting with itself because people are trying to keep certain codes secret. Really bad because not everyone shared everything and there's a lot of conflict of, like, holy fuck, other communities are so much more selfish. Yeah, like, it feels like a lot of other modding communities, like, they'll try to keep entire bases and shit, or bases of code. And it seems like the FE community, at least for sprites and animations and stuff, seems pretty accessible.
You managed to release your stigmas under such strenuous conditions.
I don't know what Pokemon's like, but since new hacks get pumped out every day, I assume sharing's at least a little better.
Little too hardcore for my tastes.
What's the fucking gang turf?
I thought it made for a pretty good show.
This mean you're finally back to normal, or what?
Yeah, I don't really, like, I'm gonna be real for fan projects. I think it's up to the individual user if you want to release that shit. Pokemon sharing isn't the problem. Fuck, yeah. I think the Pokemon community kind of has to share all its shit because, like, you never know when something is, like, gonna get nuked out of existence. They've learned. They've been around the block a few times. Also, Infinite Fusion is redoing all of Hoenn, and I'm so excited. friendly and willing to do cooperative events. That's cool. I've noticed a lot more FE hacks have come out recently. Like, I remember when I was first playing them, back before I streamed. What? I love Infinite Fusion. I played the fucking shit out of that one. I can't wait to see how they tackle Hoenn.
More or less.
I do hope they get some spriters that aren't, how do I put this, furries. We need more sprites for characters that aren't fucking fusions of Gardevoir and Lopunny. Just saying, we need some people who want to do some new shit. Way more optimistic. That's good. I'm glad you say that, Rye, because you're like my quality control for hacks. Nobody's here. Huh, I did not know that. Well, I didn't know that. I've only been just playing the new shit. Yeah, you should Rye, because I will be returning to Fire Emblem hacks at some point. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that save with the AI. I only just play the fucking games.
So, listen.
Also, speaking of Pokemon hacks, Fire Emblem hasn't done this yet. Why the fuck do I have to join a Discord for, like, every Pokemon hack I want to play? People need to stop fucking doing this. I'm super annoyed by it. I get there's probably a reason, but, like, it's so annoying.
I screwed shit up royally
Like,
for just
I
about
like
all
Blazing
this.
Emerald, but not enough to want to be in a Discord for it. Just isn't as united as FE hacking. I mean, I assume that's because it's so fucking huge. Like, I assume Pokemon ROM hackers is a much larger community than Fire Emblem. I mean, the collection of old school Fire Emblem fans who want to actually hack. They made an FE8 hack? I like Blazing Emerald. It's fucking cool. It's comically easy. I never struggled, but it's so... It did a lot that I liked about Gen 3. I liked the regional forums. They were my favorite part of that hack. I don't know, every time I find a hack I like, it's like, well, you could join our Discord. It's like, fucking shit. I don't want to join your fucking Discord. It's a reforged. Wait, the guy added CGs? Pokemon Uranium one. Is Uranium the one with the nuclear shit? I did not like that hack. I thought it was really dumb. Yeah, I didn't really care for this hack. I played it. I beat it. Didn't really care for it. I thought the story was ridiculous. Yeah, it's the one with the Pokemon that's powered by nuclear fission. Like, what the fuck? That was so stupid. Did I see new characters? To flesh out the small cast of FE8. Another update to Toho Emblem 2. I don't know, like, Uranium's plot did not grab me. I thought it was kind of too ridiculous. Seal of proof from the biggest schizos in the hacking community. Well, do I have to play it? Do I have to suffer Toho Emblem?
Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
Alright, she was pretending or something the entire time to fight Kuro. I'm gonna be real, I've been talking to chat this whole time. Why not suffer? It's fun. Okay.
Genuine remorse from Celise or Tessia? The corrosion must still be among us.
Among us.
Yeah, you got jokes, huh? How about I leave you in stitches?
See, how can you not love her? She's the best character. The curse must still be among us.
I guess that proves it.
She's just like a complete unrepenting asshole who just wants to fight. I love her. She's just like you, Rai. I don't know if I want to go back to Andron Saga. I would have to replay it. I don't remember the plot at all, except that it was Game of Thrones. Oh, and the second main character, Dr. Spear guy, had like 1,000,000,001 love interests.
Indeed. They've returned to their usual rapport.
Like, every girl he met was like, oh, you secretly saved me. I'm a tsundere. It's like, what the fuck? And a bunch of shit. Did you add good level design?
They better have, after all the trouble this took.
But at least now we can call this case closed.
What case was there? You tried to. You did your best. I believe in you, Zave.
Boy, am I glad that came up, Roses.
That's sure an expression.
Nina, Gotti, sorry we dragged you into this.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking things out.
But, like, why?
You deserve an apology from me, too. The responsibility is all mine.
Don't get all stiff on us, Celine.
You just have to show up in my next movie wearing lingerie.
It's enough that you and Ashland have your heads screwed on straight again. Twisting people's minds with these despicable rewrites, forcing them against their wills. It doesn't get less classy than that. We're just happy we could help put a stop to it.
Yes, that's how I would describe brainwashing. It's not classy. I feel like the Stranger guy's been growing on me. I feel like his voice actor's doing a lot for his lines. One bullshit for me to throw in.
Yes. Seeing all of this
Make
in person
Ralph
has been a
Fiennes
little overwhelming.
so busted that he's the best character. Give him like 300% growth in all of his stats with the max caps. Just make him too late. There should be more Ralph Fiennes. He's just so unserious. Yeah, it's really funny that the guy that directs like fucking softcore porn is like a major reoccurring character. An axe cav. Ooh. I like axe calves. Give him Gamble. Give him Gamble so I can just fucking play him as I play, what is it, Kiram from Path of Radiance? See, that's how you play that guy. You click Gamble, and you watch him miss every fucking attack he does. Cause then he'll suck. Yeah, but Kiram has this little fun button you press that makes him never hit. Cause I've never seen him get more than a 30 on Gamble. What the fuck? Who designed this unit? But I love him, cause he's bad.
But the fact that all of you came back
It's chapter
safely,
2.
more than
See,
meets up
that's
for it.
that right there. Like, I love using bad units in Fire Emblem. I'm insane. I'm fucking crazy. Anyways, more schizophrenically complex. Oh, cool. Is it worse than the Crescent? I watched a video on someone talking about the Crescent. There were a lot of things they said in that video that I felt like I was, like, in a completely different dimension.
I must extend my own apologies for placing the uninvolved at risk.
They said the Crescent was easy because all the characters are OP, and I was like, I mean, it probably is, but I don't think the characters are OP. Rai, why is there a paragraph for your fucking skills? Rai, what is wrong with you? dear God, what have you created? I think you turned Fire Emblem into, like, a proper SRPG now.
Now that this crimson corrosion has dissipated, there is no longer cause for us to stand opposed.
Yeah, you've done it, Rai. You're gonna make me... Yeah, I actually have to play the fucking game. God damn it. By the way, if you're ever wondering why I don't play more SRPGs, it's because I am comically worse at them. Fire Emblem is, like, just basic enough that I can eke out victories.
Mother Celise, I urge you to begin exercising
there are
more
spell
caution
cards.
in your capacity as part of the Gralstritter.
Jesus Christ, what have you concocted?
Like you're one to talk. But fine. Message received. Can't act like I wasn't corrosion patient 0 this time around. Sorry for making that your guys' problem. I'll pay you back one of these days.
Multi-stage bosses, that's what. Oh god.
Then we shall take our leave.
In Fire Emblem. Hey, she leaves the city because she's only playable in that one chapter like 30 hours ago. Three Houses has nothing on you. Yeah, because Three Houses is barely a strategy game. There, I said it. Yeah, look back at Nina. I'm sure nothing suspicious
more
is
of a
happening.
fuss before slinking away.
Also, speaking of Three Houses, random topic that I was thinking of, because I was thinking of genealogy recently. Why does Three Houses have a time skip? What the fuck does that serve narrative-wise, or even gameplay-wise?
It did seem like he'd been aware of the rewrite from the start.
And when all is said and done, he cooperated in doing away with the corrosion.
Getting links to insanity over here. Brave but cannot double. What does that mean? Also, I really hope random people have just been wandering into the stream being like, ooh, fun trail stream, and then I'm just like off on a tangent about some fuck all. Right, I think you just made a completely different game in the FE engine. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think you just made a completely different game using Fire Emblem mechanics.
But that aside, it may be that he's come up with another objective.
Garden Master, perhaps. Or the Crimson Corrosion itself, even.
Yes. This incident cleared up quite a few things.
I'm gonna be real, if all that stuff actually works as intended, you guys might have just, like, made insanity.
By modifying memories and relationships, he can mold people into pawns for him to play however he wants.
Yeah, but doesn't he need a Genesis for that?
And to top it off, he even took our senses of justice and duty and used them against
Yeah, everything
us.
works as intended. Great, you guys are crazy.
He's a rotten little shitbag. But the bigger issue is that this is only a stepping stone for him.
Right, I kind of fear the power your team has.
What? Have you some idea of what he's planning?
It's not like I got him all figured out or anything. But today's mess was probably an experiment to see how far he could push the envelope with this.
Yeah, I know. We fuck...
Well,
Literally
well.
from the greatest artists
Can't say
in
I
the
didn't
community
see this
working for
coming.
free. You are insane. You may know me as being responsible for the Rye incident. Interesting. Good enough help convincing. Just, like, make me a list and send it over Discord so I can, like, get all this shit downloaded and pick some weeks to do it. Wait, this guy helped with... Wait, Hollow Emblem's done? What? Okay, that's what we're doing next. We're doing we're doing Hollow Emblem. Once 100 lines finished, we're doing Hollow Emblem. Fuck, I didn't realize it was out! I lost track of my checking in on it. Fuck. The game is hard as fuck? Okay, well, we're still playing it. Wait, how hard? Right, be serious. Could I clear it? Be 100% serious. Could I clear it? The creator's a big Thracia776 fan. Oh god.
Genesis was the source of it all again.
No shit, Fairy.
Just like it was with Ashen. But what would there be to experiment?
I don't know, Agnes. I don't even give a shit. I'm more concerned about the fact that there's a Hololive fan who is also a big Thracia fan.
And the way that power felt, my guess is that he doesn't have full control over that thing.
No, but like, could I clear it? Would the creator gets you? You could clear it? Alright, then that's all I need. Commission one of these days, maybe? He's living off $30 monthly food budget? Holy crap. Wait, who made the sprite I'm using? Lonk. Well, I remember Lonk from the from Grug. Wish for jump scares.
Scratch that. It's more like this is the best he can do with the 8th Genesis as his go-between.
I still have, I think you still gave me the sprite sheet. I still have to talk to one of my friends to see if I can get that to make my, like, actual mouth move. I'd have to say, if I ever wanted modification to this, I guess you'd have to be my go-between.
8th Genesis. It must have been part of yesterday's incident, too.
Whatever, man. I'm not even caring about
Well,
this.
we also have the Crimson Grendel's involvement to consider. Our current focus is this experiment.
That makes sense. Oh, I don't have any ideas. Well, okay, I technically had one because, like, I could probably do more portrait artists.
Which involves using the other Genesis as a conduit to corrode and
With a little modification, mostly just an outfit change, you could probably change my guy into looking like the main character from Voices of the Void. Because I weirdly look like that guy for some reason.
He's probably holed up someplace to watch it all go down.
Yeah, if I have an idea, Rye, I'll give you a heads up. Wow, I have like I can get stuff if I want my sprite modified. I think I know somebody who knows I think I do know someone that can get me like actual good emotes if I ever decided what the fuck I want for emotes.
Can't even begin to guess where. But it's gotta be in the
city. I still gotta see if any of my friends can help me, because like I think you gave me the full sprite sheet, and I could probably... I think someone said they could use that to help make my character's mouth move and like eyes blink and stuff. I could be a proper VTuber instead of lying. That tag doesn't help me at all, by the way. My analytics are terrible. I don't know how people find me. Nerds doing nonsense look-alike, true.
Unless someone puts the kibosh on him, we're just gonna get more and more repeats of today.
That would be less than ideal.
I love looking through my, like, Twitch analytics, because it's like, look at all the stuff your tags did. Nobody found you. It's like, thank you, Twitch. It's just me. Well, IRL, I have, like, much longer hair. Oh, I am grateful, don't get me wrong. I still don't know how the fuck you guys found me. Well, actually, Ryan, I know how you found me. I'm pretty sure I was just streaming Fire Emblem and Zabe was like, I could torture this kid. Ungrateful bat. Yeah, I hate my community. Definitely hate them to guts.
But as alarming as it may be, we don't currently have any means of addressing
I hate you guys so much, I'll let you guys be basically unfiltered in my chat and don't even really complain about it.
Might as well be hopping from frying pan to frying pan.
I hate my community so much that like half of it is just like fucking... Half of them are just my actual friends. 100+ character. Oh my lord. Head parents can't bother to educate us. Oh god.
Well, look on the bright side. One Genesis recovered is one problem solved.
Well, I guess I have to play the depths of
You've
insanity.
learned a bit about the enemy as well. Starting tomorrow, you should begin taking measures against whatever they might pull. With my assistance, of course. I couldn't bear to let you tackle this alone.
That would be wonderful, Ren. Thank you.
We owe you big time. So if you ever need extra muscle, just let us know.
I don't think you're playable ever again.
Yes.
Only in the
This
garden.
is a matter we can ill afford to
You're
overlook.
kind of a useless. You're like actually fucking useless. Boy, I feel bad for any VOD watchers I might have because I keep clicking on this shit, but I don't really care. No one watches the VODs. Oh dear God, applies net? What? I'm sorry. Right. Is everyone who works for you insane? The most since absolutely bad shit insane. So triple-digit recruitables are real? Huh. Triple-digit recruitables.
You've also Master Bearguard's
go.
words to consider. So please, don't hesitate to get in touch, should the need arise.
Sure thing. We'll keep you in mind.
Yeah, I feel like your entire design team are just the most unhinged people. Doesn't have enough features to match what you're trying to do. Yeah, you're trying to break the world, apparently. Yeah, this is kind of the most interesting thing, is like, you guys are kind of nuts. Hooray, we got another Sega tape. I received a costume for Ren? Why did I receive a costume for Ren?
Those are impressive results. Then I'll update your rank.
Got it.
Cool, what the fuck is this? Who cares?
Can't
That's
complain
rank,
with
awesome.
I did nothing out of the ordinary.
I guess I used a lane a lot. Okay. No, don't worry, we're just gonna keep going. Although it'd be really funny to just switch to, like, do a run of Barony. I'm addicted, alright, guys? Sometimes roguelikes get in my brain. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check Toho Emblem 2 out. After Hollow Emblem, I gotta play it. I wanna see if Pakora's a good unit. Summoning Sickness? Oh, great. Try yours first. Well, Zave, I hate to break it to you, but Hollow Emblem's been on my list since it was announced. I want to make a team of only my favorite HoloLive members. Oh, it isn't even out yet. Okay, when it does... I guess I really only want to do completed hacks. Yeah, whatever. Then yes, Hollow Emblem. Unless something else catches my eye, Zave, yeah. August. Oh, that's pretty convenient. Sad. It's Zave. So many interesting things are like. I'm gonna be real. If you like, I just need to find if another. It'll be fine. Another hack with a chicken, though. I'll get distracted. So I found the crescent. Involves you not seeing something. I mean, it's my bad luck's on my side. And give up. Look, if every hack had a chicken in it, playable chickens, I love them. If you had a chicken. Well, I actually do want to play Hollow Emblem because I've been looking forward to that. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a HoloLive fan. Answer the question. Maybe. If you add a chicken. Maybe save. Although it's kind of hard to be a HoloLive fan these days. We're losing members over here. So far, no one that I watched, like, that I actually watch, but... They're slipping away. Bully into hell. Yeah, bully. Think on them. Somewhat accessible taste. That's the nicest thing you've said about my tastes. Did you say true that? Oh yeah, this leads to the cutscene where we get bombed. I think this is where we get the fairy boss fight, because I know we do fight her at one point. Reset 2, I think, is also a boss. Oh yeah, Aaron's gonna go get laid. Oh god, they're really gonna make me watch the bad end cutscene, aren't they? We met mid-chapter 3 of Flames of Redemption. That makes a lot of sense. Holy fuck, what crazy bastards are... Right. I think I have to play this. Ah, that's right. I can go find those streams, actually. Stop predicting the plot. I predicted parts of the plot, but God, I could not have predicted the end of Flames of Redemption. I straight up, I think if I wanted to talk to any other dev, it would be... Like, the Crescent dev, I think, would be interesting to talk to, just, like,
so damn
to ask
tired.
some questions about, like, what exactly was, like, the idea of the Crescent. Because it feels a bit... But I would, like, the idea is why the skill system and focus of the tournaments in your I guess I could, yeah, I forgot. But I would love to talk to the Flames of Redemption people. I would love to know what the fuck they were thinking with that story.
Why'd I let the old fart drag me around the Blacklight District? Should have ditched him the first chance I got.
Oh, yeah, I could just like annoy him once I drafted up enough like a bunch of questions I'd want to ask.
You'll survive.
I could interview him
got
live on stream.
Well, I can't blame
I'm
him
not
for
doing
being
that.
a little fatigued. You two did stay up for half the night, after all.
We woke up early and took the first train. I wonder if the others will get here on time too.
I'm not sure. The group that left last night hasn't come back yet.
Yeah, I
think
doubt
we
that
fight She's
divine
in it
slacker
too.
would bother, but the other three are usually more on the ball than this.
In any event,
I was able to
Yeah,
find
we're
some
fighting like a
information
good
that may
part
give
of
us
our
a few
team.
pointers. There were reports of suspicious individuals near the military facility, and a
I heard about the latter. Supposedly, there's a small-scale corrosion experiment taking place. Unfortunately, I didn't hear any talk about the Crimson Grendel.
The lesser bullshit in particular.
Come to think of it, that other Grendel
Yeah,
hasn't
they
made
really
any
haven't seen the Grendel. What the fuck? Interesting. Dave, there are a lot of hacks,
Same
alright?
goes for the ferry. I still think they're involved in this whole corrode.
And I say we go out and get some.
It doesn't help that I took a break from Fire Emblem for a while.
Let's be on the lookout for bullshit. Second day was much worse than the first.
Right, I get what you mean.
Oh, thank Adios! I finally got through!
Never thought I'd get a call from you so early.
Yeah, I still blame Tearing Saga. That really wiped out any, like, me wanting to play, like, Fire Emblem games for a while.
Everything all right? You seem kind of worked up.
No time to explain! Get out of the office now!
No, she's an important character.
Get down!
At least I'm not fighting quarters.
We're under attack?
Keep your head down. Yeah, but Camilla's like...
Look out!
She's at least fun. I love that they try to hide who it is. Like, I know who this fucking girl. I know.
This can't be!
What's happening?
She's got more than that. She has a great personality. Okay, how the fuck do you plan on programming that, Rye? How the fuck is that gonna work?
The office!
What do you mean it already works?
All right?
Victor!
What?
We're fine, but what about
Yes, if I might be able to decipher it.
We're up against
Although
pros
it's
here.
been like a
They're
decade
after
since
us,
I've actually
not
looked
them.
at code.
Elaine, Renee, Ren! Take care of those three.
Understood.
Leave
Yeah,
it to
fun
us.
fact, I studied programming for like 2 years. Yeah, this is where we get, I think, Fairy and Rosette boss fights. Oh, they'll be fine. Yeah, only the office was exploded. Oh, we're getting followed. By some Humvees. Alright, let me look at this shit. I gotta see this code. Let's see what the nonsense it is. Oh, Jesus H. Christmas. I hate how I kind of know what I'm looking at, even though I've never seen this shit before. My brain actually defaulted to like a case statement, but whatever. Oh, God, right. You guys are insane. You guys are nuts. He's about to punch it, guys. I still have to eat. Holy fuck, I forgot I haven't had dinner yet. This tunnel was made up. Down was high up there. Yeah, we're fighting Qasim. God damn it.
Is everyone alright?
Ness has an ult.
These shitheads were lying in wait.
Accessory that copies an enemy magic weapon and turns it into a usable copy for the... Jesus Christ, Rye.
Guess we didn't shake him after all. He led us right into a trap.
Yeah, that's right, because Sans is Ness.
My girl's total. And I am not happy. Hope you've got a lot. Qasim al-Fayed.
Not him.
Great. Just freaking fantastic.
Oh, are we gonna praise him more? Jesus Christ, I hate Qasim.
Please tell me we don't have to fight this guy and his cronies.
He got brainwashed from a Genesis.
They've succumbed to the corrosion.
Fucking shit. Okay, it's the curse, alright? If anyone is evil that was good before, they've succumbed to the curse. It's just the curse again. Except this time it's with time travel. Okay, so... to actually explain what's going on. Basically, the Genesis rewrites your memories of your own personal timeline. So that's, like, actually what's going on. So, like, it basically makes you believe in a completely different timeline of events. Not that that's much better, because the curse also was stupid, but that's technically what it's doing.
I apologize for the attack on the car. I understand that you have an unusually strong attachment to it.
Yeah, just ship Van with his car. People were actually joking about that on the subreddit, and it was like the only time that, like, the subreddit for Falcon was actually fun to be on.
Unfortunately, I had little choice in the matter. Arkwright Solutions. You are the last of Almada's remaining collaborators.
Oh, so that's the timeline you picked.
That, however, will soon change. You have been labeled a double S+ threat by our main AI, and thus, you must be
oh yeah, that's right. They have the Minority Report AI.
Prepare yourselves.
That's one sick joke, you know that? You think we worked with those shitty-ass pieces of trash?
Yeah, we killed half of them.
Even someone as powerful as him can fall prey to the corrosion. Today might be just as bad as yesterday.
Damn it.
Can Quarters sound a little bit excited?
Be on the lookout for any openings or chinks in their defenses.
Right.
Please don't tell me I have to fight Shizuna. I might actually be scared. We can't fight her. She's the best girl.
Beginning the eradication of Arkwright Solutions.
Use a start. Activating. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Yeah, get rid of the fucking idiots. I'm not dealing with arts right now. They're always annoying.
I must complete the mission. Activating shield.
Oh, luminous burn from within.
Is his ability the Qasim?
We'll pay for that.
Activating. Boost gauge limiter.
I love that they have mooks that always go down to like a single S-craft. Like, what the fuck's the point?
Buster Lancer limiter removed.
It's go time!
Yeah, you'll remove the limiter only for... What? Why did he go... What? Yes.
Holy shit. These guys...
Qasim was largely called a like, literally, his big meme is that he's a fraud.
And thus, you chose a doomed course. Restrain the other members. And put an end to Van Arkwright's life.
Like, I still call him a fraud. He is. He's a fucking fraud. Oh, cool. We're back to the bad end game. Oh, God. I hate this fucking game. If he actually were a fraud. Yeah, it would have been. Unfortunately, Qasim's the coolest guy ever. I'm still unsure, because some of the... Wait, hold on. Look at all this garbage. Look at all this crap we've already done this chapter. Escape? How the fuck do you expect me to escape?
Arkwright Solutions.
And is that even important? No. In fact, a huge criticism Daybreak 2 gets is that it feels like a filler arc. And, I'm gonna be real, I think it actually is, because it doesn't really explain much more about what the Genesises actually are. Or Geneses. They're definitely connected with the Time Septarian, but their connection is, you guessed it, only brought up in the next game. Like, Horizon is when the plot actually happens. And honestly, I don't know if you guys are gonna find the plot reveals in Horizons good or bad. I actually think they explain a lot. Oh, also, this chapter is filler. Straight up. That's another reason it's hated. Like, the actual plot of the game doesn't kick in until way later.
That, however, will soon change. Prepare yourself.
Like, this is just a giant fetch quest.
We're back here. If memory serves, we did already try to go all out against him.
Are we screwed?
The problem is we have to
Really
play
is
this
too
because
bad.
it's important.
Your eyes were clouded. No, we're not. We ain't gonna die down here, even if we can't win against them. We can...
Right. There are so many of them. Look out!
I'm getting his hype moment. Yeah, pretty much. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Am I just supposed to leave?
You got this!
Full boost.
We're done!
Deploying shield.
I won't lose.
I genuinely don't know what the fuck they want me to do.
Not done yet.
I will fight with all my strength.
Freeze!
Yeah, but like, what the fuck do you want me to do?
Let's party! Fight back!
Energy output at full throttle.
I will fight with all my strength.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Continue.
Full boost. Go
Will
all
you
out.
let me fucking... I can't retreat! So what am I supposed to do?
Don't screw with me!
Escape
It is now possible to retreat. Oh yeah, when he's charging his big lance. Oh my god, this game's weird.
Follow me!
Right.
We're taking a rain check on the ass kicking.
Let's get out of here.
It's back to... Yeah, I saw that. The 100-man versus a gorilla debate. Yeah, no, the gorilla always wins.
Still.
There's no escape.
I like this one where it was like... God, those memes have been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, for fuck's sake, yeah. Here's the fairy boss fight.
Fairy, no.
What are you doing? Why would you attack us?
You beat 101-year-olds? No, I can't. They'll
What kind of
overwhelm
question
me.
is that? You conspired with Almada and committed atrocious acts against humanity. That's why. You will pay for what you did to the people of Cray. In blood!
Alright, your blood. Oh no, fairy is evil, yeah.
This isn't happening.
This whole game, especially with how many times you fight party members, or like people you know, it feels very fillery in the sense that, like, this is the type of game you make while you're preparing assets for, like, the real game. Because, like, I believe Horizons has a bunch of shit. Like, a bunch of new crap.
Those sick bastards! They made her forget all about us!
Why do you care? You don't even get along with her.
They went too far this time.
Damn it all!
That's right. They went too far with Fairy, but not the actual 6-year-old they brainwashed. Into believing her mother had a boyfriend who was domestically abusing her. That wasn't too far. But thinking Fairy not liking you? That's too far. What the fuck?
A flawless strategy. Although,
I expected no less from the sister of Mr. Al-Fayed. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last. I, and the Marduk soldiers who are accompanying me, can assist you in cleaning up this riffraff.
This is legit, he ever got to...
No, not you two!
How have you guys not figured this shit out? I feel like I'm insane.
Can't be serious. Why? Why the hell are you over on that side? Reset!
You should very well know the answer to that without my spelling it out.
They made Hatsune Miku evil.
My employer has formed an alliance with the warriors of Kruga for the express purpose of terminating Arkwright Solutions.
But you work for me.
And, as the service concierge formally assigned to you, I, Reset Twinings, have come to assist in that
your name
endeavor.
is Twinlings.
It is truly unfortunate that my 3-year contract...
No! They even got Reset!
Who cares? Alright, Quattro.
I had a bad feeling.
Now say your last prayers to the goddess.
No.
Then you'll be on your way to hell!
Okay!
You stand against the Marduk Company's famed Al-Fayed unit, as well as the Zero Squad.
No, the Zero Squad.
Most powerful
yeah,
Kruger
I was about to say,
battalion.
as soon as we beat the
Your
shit out of
chance
them.
Escape is non-existent.
If you surrender at once, I promise you a swift death.
You get the death.
What
you
do we
get to
do?
die. I hate you, fraud man.
Way out of this.
I won't let that happen.
I don't even know whose voice that is.
Well, well. If it isn't Abi, and he brought with him a
Oh,
few new
their
tools.
fucking dad is here to stop this. Wait, what?
Merida, Kasum, you need to wake up now.
Doesn't even sound like their dad.
It's Merida's pups.
And he isn't the only one.
Who else is he? Oh, hi, Red. And Elaine. And Kincaid.
The divine
course-
blade of silver.
Of course Shizuna didn't get affected. She's
Sorry
insane.
to cut in on your fun.
Are you all okay?
Elaine! Ren! You came to rescue us!
Wait, what are Fairy and Rosette? It got to them, didn't it?
Is this?
Unfortunately, yeah. Thanks for the save, by the way. How'd you find us?
Yeah, good question. When did you show up?
You can thank Mirabelle for that. She gave us your location.
Is this fucking arc just hype moments and aura? Yeah, pretty much. Welcome to Calvert. I hate it here.
And she loaned us those archaisms.
Why do the good guys have archaisms?
Guys, less talking, more running.
I thought I had her!
Phantom Thief Grimcat and Mirabelle. Why are you interfering with our mission?
I've already told you why.
You're brainwashed.
We really gotta
dipshit.
pull back, and fast.
With all this firepower, I actually think I could take them. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll hold them off. Now go. And be quick about it.
No, let me fight them here and end this stupid fucking arc.
We've got no choice.
Also, Daybreak Run had some good writing.
And just when I was getting pumped up. But there's always next time.
No, I never said that.
They disappeared! Was that some kind of new shard skill?
I'm gonna be real. Even if Horizons is bad, I'm still gonna like it, because Reed is there, and Kevin's there. Can something happen? No.
Yes. We just witnessed Mirabelle's shard smoke. It also has a jamming function.
Fuck, I wish I remembered the name of the manga I'm reading, but there's a manga I'm reading where, like, they fucking... everyone keeps, like, blaming one of the dudes, because all he does is aura farm every move he makes. Except it's all actually hype, because, like, the manga's sick as hell.
Tracking them will prove arduous.
Yeah, welcome to Daybreak 2. We're in the bad part. The peak is literally, Quarters' character moment.
That's unfortunate. We will have to add them to the target parameters then.
Yes.
Well then, Abi. I suppose I can't.
No, we
convince
never
you to
fought on
stand
Yes.
Why are you doing this? Rooting out evil is supposed to be the duty
I think
of
we
all
fought
warriors.
Aaron in the last game? We did fight Quarters. We fought him earlier this game when he got possessed by an angel.
So why would you side with those murderers?
Also, Verida, my children, my
flesh and
and
blood.
You have lost your way. Not only that, you lead others down the wrong path. A true warrior.
No, a true
would
warrior,
never
huh?
do such a
I
thing.
guess we're still doing the Jaegers are noble thing, huh?
The name of Arusha.
I
is my
hate
duty
that.
as
I
your
hate what they
father,
did to Jaegers.
the vice chief of the Kruger, to set you straight.
Like, Cold Steel really started it, but, like, it's... Man, I don't mind them having, like, an honor code, but I feel like it went from Jaegers are kind of shady, but they have a code they follow to Jaegers are honorable people, and only the not Jaegers are bad.
This is the 11 o'clock news. Early this morning, an explosion occurred in the 8th District.
God, you really wouldn't have liked Reverie, except Reverie actually is kind of clever with how it writes its characters.
According to the announcement made by the Edith Police Department, old appliances and
Kind of.
outlets
Reverie
were
is
most
weird in the
likely
fact that, like,
culprits.
its story, I don't fucking get. Like, it's fucking nonsense. But I like it because it feels... Okay, this is weird. I have to explain this. I like Reverie in the same way that I really liked Engage, where I like when a series... I like the way that it seems like the Japanese do their anniversary series, where, like, it's less... It's giving the fans exactly what they want. Like, it's not taking itself too serious. Well, Reverie is, but, like, I don't know. It's just, like, a lot of... It's fun to see everybody together. Like, it's just there to be a fun time. Reverie actually has a lot of fun character interactions. One of the most memorable is one between Estelle and Randy, which is really funny. But I just like seeing all the weird combos.
The police are continuing their investigation to determine whether this was an
Also,
issue
Lloyd
with
gets to do
property
so much cool shit in Reverie. Like, he really is the main character. It's Crossbell 3. Although, I do get to make fun of Lloyd for being a fraud all next game, and I will explain when we get to Horizons. Like, okay, there's a part in Reverie where a giant death laser gets reflected by 3 swordsmen, and it's both the stupidest and coolest thing ever. My protagonist a fraud, doomed. Okay, so it's like, what is it? There's a part in Reverie where Lloyd, after you beat the final boss, he's like, he's talking to Lloyd specifically, and he's like, by the way, something's gonna happen in 3 years or something. And Lloyd's like, don't worry about it. When it happens, we'll figure it out. And something happens at the end of Horizons that people are assuming that's what the guy was referring to. So everyone's like, Lloyd, you fucking fraud. Why weren't you there to stop it, you liar? I feel like I got very little done in this game, but I do not care. That's also how I kind of figured that Horizons was going to be big, but not, like, the end game, because Lloyd and Estelle have to be there. Oh. Mr. Alfred. Also, fun fact, I might not be playing the Sky remake, because it's getting a different translation, apparently. I don't want to talk about that, but I should probably mention that. Yeah, the Sky remake seems like it's getting a different translation than Exceeds, and I'm so, not happy about that. I'd be fine with it, but, like, it's, like, all the changes are just gonna confuse so much shit. Like, why? Why get another translation team? That's 3 we've had on this franchise. Like, I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Because, like, if Sky does sell well, we're all gonna have to, like, all the little changes in terminology are gonna be annoying. A lot of people are waiting for it to come out, and we're just gonna have to hope and pray. So, I mean, I wasn't planning on streaming it anyways, but just a heads up there, guys. Be cautiously optimistic. Oh god, I just realized if fucking this new translation team means we've technically had 4 different translators on this project. Exceed, Geofront, NSI America, and now this new group. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just use the Exceed script. They've claimed they're trying to make a script closer to the Japanese version, but, like, a lot of people have pointed out the reason that the script worked so well is because Exceed punched it up. A lot of Estelle's personality is because of the Exceed script. A lot of the jokes they added are just her having a flat reaction in the original Japanese. If they remove "It's time for ultra violence," they're gonna get so much shit. The game's not gonna sell. It's the one meme we have, guys. Started gunning for us. Oh, they started attacking you guys too. Surely they won't kill the quirky chests. Holy crap, yeah. I didn't even think of that! Oh, God. We're gonna lose so many good jokes. They better not do that if they do a Crossbell remake, because one of my favorite sequences where they, like, the best way they do the chest messages is in the Azure Tree in Crossbell 2. I'm not gonna spoil what the messages are, but I legitimately think it's one of the coolest fucking uses of chest messages they've ever done for the last batch of them. The Azure Tree is so good. Hi, welcome to the Daybreak stream where I talk about how good Crossbell is. Those games are peak. They're just so good. I could not, even though I knew it was gonna happen, I couldn't put him down just because of the pacing. Why would you do that? Why? I know what that is, Zave. Also, welcome to the stream where I got nothing got. Oh, fuck, 2? Oh, God, this arc just keeps going. I've been on the internet long enough. I know what that is. I've seen those before. I was there when it was written. That's why. Next save point, we're done. I'm tapped out of trails. So now you have to suffer. But what if they're also fucking... What if they're also brainwashed and evil? God, we haven't even gotten to the stupid brainwashing yet. There's even stupider ones.
Oh, she looks like she's having a hard time.
Oh, she's fighting her friend.
Can't say I blame her. I mean, they got both Reset and Fairy for Adios' sake.
It's gonna be hell to pay.
Imagine not knowing what to make for boss fights. You just start making random shit. Oh, Aaron, you think you're on the team. Sorry. Best girl always have to be there. I was like, can I let you continue from here? For I have just learned you are evil, and thus we must fight. Oh no. Have I also been the spread of corruption? No. Or maybe Rai is. Oh no. I fucking hate this arc so goddamn much. We still have so much more. Shout out to that chatter I got like fucking 2 streams ago that said Daybreak 2 is a short game that's about 40 hours. I'd like to have a talk with them. Normally I go longer, but I'm fucking dead. Alright guys, guess what? It's time for us to stop playing and tell you what the hell I'm doing next week. In your chat, got it. I will be back for sure on Wednesday for Voices of the Void. Tuesday's a big maybe. I might just like pop on and do some Barony or something, just for fun. I'll see if I can find some people. Maybe if I can get a group together, I can play with some others. Yeah, I'll think of something, Zave. Thursday, I don't know if we'll do Trails. I might do Trails on Sunday nights now, because I actually want to get through... I'm, like, way more interested in Hunterline, and I would actually like to make that the longer stream, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Whatever I don't do on Thursday, it will be on Sunday. That sounds right. Again, it really depends, because, like, I'm more interested in Hunterline, but, like, I'd also like to get through Trails faster, if that makes any sense. I know that sounds really mean, but, like, I have more of a hard deadline on this because I'd like to finish this before Horizons comes out. So that we can just jump right into Horizons when it does come out. Which I don't think it even has a release date yet. Oh yeah, I still have to wait for the Ys Nordic re-release. Thank you, Atlas. Hopefully this doesn't become a goddamn trend. But yeah, Wednesday for sure. Tuesday's a big maybe. If you see me Tuesday night, I'm probably just playing some garbage. Probably just Barony. Even though I finally cleared it, I still haven't cleared it. Play Yeek. It is fucking... That update did happen, didn't it? Yeah, I think the update's official. I think the game is officially updated. What do you mean it has very positive reviews right now? Holy fuck. I don't remember if I bought this or I got it as a gift. But yeah, Yeek's been on the list for a while. It just keeps getting pushed back because I keep finding other things I want to play. Again, I remember at one point I was gonna fucking stream Wild Arms 1. That's still on the list. I still want to do Wild Arms. Because I've only ever watched, like, the anime they released. I've never actually played the games. Yeah, and I found this other game called Metal Saga, which seems to be like a JRPG open world without a plot game that's on the PS2 or something. I tried to read the description. It made no fucking sense to me. I think it's called, like, Metal Saga or something. It was, like, fucking really interesting. But, like, in a weird PS2 kind of way. It's the one thing I missed when I was unemployed. Playing random-ass PS2 games that no one's ever heard of. Alright, yeah, like I said, I'll be back Wednesday for sure. Tuesday. Big maybe. Yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully next time it'll be more structured. Although it's Voices in the Void next time, so if you guys just want to just chatting stream, that's it. Alright, see you fuckers. I don't know why I'm dragging this out. Good night, everybody.